I hadn't really intended on making another serious video so soon after my last one. Involves current state. However, YouTube has recently updated their privacy policy regarding specific content YouTubers are producing. For those of you who don't know, the basic system on the current production, that being videos that people like me upload, there's usually a simple option to add advertising to your channel to produce some income. You can also add standard like monetization to your channel, which is not monetization, but a different basic format for income, where you just make income on the views on your channel, not so much the actual advertising. Anyways, that income, both from the advertising and the other format, it increases depending on the amount of people watching your video, how long they've watched the video, the comments, likes, and shares, and the general engagement with the YouTuber has with the audience. Now, people really blow it out of proportion where they think that every single view is like $1. It's nothing like that. It's more like every single view is a cent, which kind of puts things a little bit more in perspective on the income people make. It's not that massive. Even modest like YouTubers who get about 100,000 views are only making about maybe maybe like $100 or $200. I don't make that kind of money from YouTube. Obviously, my channel is fucking tiny, so I can't say for sure. I'm probably wrong on that. Of course, there's generally a catch that only certain countries can make income monetization on their channel. That's receiving profit from the adverts on your video. So to clarify, only some countries can make profits and on their actual content. Ireland is not one of them. So I don't make any kind of money on my videos. But this is where the YouTube policy begins to step in, because now there is a new policy that has become a lot more stricter. And they've labeled several instances on videos that could cause the video to be demonetized, preventing the YouTuber from making any kind of profits whatsoever. This is to punish the content creator for promoting a bad image towards the advertiser. The problem here is it's extremely vague. It says videos that may be demonetized for swearing, using profanity, promoting hate speech, promoting sexual themes, or speaking of highly controversial topics. The sexual content can include anything from sexual humor, giggity giggity, to actual sexual nudity. My question is, does this still apply to videos that deliberately mark for 18 plus for the viewers? Now, there are two ways your video can become 18 plus. The first way is that you deliberately mark it 18 plus because you yourself views the content to be of a mature nature. The second way is by having YouTube deem your video to be of a mature nature, and they will lock down that video and say only the mature audience can watch it, which is a bit annoying when you personally don't feel it is. Other things that they've mentioned in the policy include extremism, for fuck's sake, I can't say that word, display of serious injuries, promotion of drug use, including selling, buying, or using them. Now, if you're that stupid that you're going to either sell, buy, or use drugs on your channel, well, you're pretty stupid. Lastly, and most importantly, controversial topics including wars, political conflict, natural disasters, tragedies, even graphical imagery that is not shown. So you make a controversial video, but you're not actually showing any controversial footage. Say if there was a car crash and you didn't actually show footage of the car crash, or you talked about fucking Donald Trump and how he's gonna nuke China. even if you don't actually show any footage, but it's still considered controversy, that video could potentially become demonetized. And this is the problem with it being so vague, because it can be applied to pretty much anything. If someone is offended, it can be applied to it. And that's really concerning, because you could nearly get demonetized for very, very simple little things that people really shouldn't get demonetized over. Like this video I'm making right now could get demonetized because is it controversial? Yeah, like some people promote the change to YouTube, saying that it's a good thing, that it will really help people who are like just using YouTube for negative influences for themselves. But I don't think most people do that with YouTube. I don't think most people who come on YouTube, like myself, have a simple mentality that they want to entertain and inform and enlighten people. Whichever method they choose to do so, they could use it to make video. They could use it to make video games, or they can use it to be kind of like a private news network, like the Young Turks or whatever. Everyone has their own different way of doing it. And all of this extremely vague shit, it really just screams social justice warrior to me. It's like in my ear. But they seem to be backing up the fact that they want to promote advertising and having a good image. Now, there are millions, if not billions, of users making content. And this affects all of us. And censorship is something that never runs smooth by people. Ever. Like, it just doesn't run smooth by most people. And I know Google owns YouTube, and it's their company after all, and I feel the change is going on to begin to cripple YouTube, the YouTube community. And, people are going to say, well, it's Google, like, they can do what they like, and you just have to play by the rules, or you can just leave. Fine, but at the end of the day, you're talking about censoring millions of people, billions of people getting censored on YouTube for content that they create. This is like if a country tried to censor people and prevent them from swearing. This is the kind of level you're talking about here. It's not a small issue of just saying it's just YouTube and it's Google's choice. Yeah, okay, you gotta follow their policies, but then, like, you're talking about a lot of people, and the majority rules kind of comes into play there a little bit, but the very idea of what they're doing in of itself is controversial, so it's kind of like, I don't know what you'd call it. It's like YouTube themselves should demonetize themselves because their policy is kind of like contradicting itself. It's weird. Me personally, I'll not fucking get censored because I'm not a little bitch. I don't care about making any advertising on my videos. I honestly find advertising really fucking annoying. I go on YouTube and I watch videos and I see advertising and it annoys me. So I don't want to get annoyed at my own videos because I've got fucking advertising on my own videos and it's just going to annoy you guys. I want to be one of the few channels out there that doesn't actually spam advertisements on every single video. I'd rather not do that. I mean, who gives a shit about adverts anyways? Lastly, I want to mention regards to the controversial topics. I mean, that is so vague that if you try to make a genuine social news story, you could become demonetized. And famously, Philip DeFranco, a YouTuber who has a YouTube account for 10 years now, he's probably one of the oldest YouTubers out there, he's dealing with just that. His channel is getting demonetized. Several of his videos are getting taken down, and YouTube is having a hard ball with him right now because they're really starting to like lash at him for producing controversial videos. But the problem that's really biting me with this brand new release is videos that have already been made are going to get demonetized and removed and taken down. But they were made before the new policy came out, so I don't know why they're getting applied at all. I would like to think that only recent videos, new videos that you've started making after the policy has been updated, would be the type of videos that would get attacked from here on out. I can't, like, what's a person supposed to do? Remake the videos again with less controversy in them or less swearing? Like, go back over years and years of content that they've made and redo them to fit the policy, take down their videos and upload them fresh again, new. No one's going to do that, and no one has got the time to do that, and it's just crazy. So I don't understand why YouTube is going out of their way to just punish these people for something that they did like months ago or years ago before the policy even came out to begin with. I mean, Philip DeFranco, I don't watch his channel, but I know he does mostly cover news stories and media, and he reports in several of his videos. And it's kind of sad to see, like, I can imagine his videos are probably good quality, you know, and he's sort of fighting his right to say what he wants, and he's not going anywhere, and he's not going to be, I know he's probably not going to be censoring himself anytime soon. But it's a shame to think that such a massive YouTuber like him, making great content, is getting demonetized and just utterly disrespected by YouTube, by Google. His massive channel, he's got 4 million subscribers, and the video I watched of him there just to get a see of what he had to say had, I think it was over 200,000 views, and it was uploaded like 2 or 3 days ago. Like, that's crazy. Like, my channel, on a good day, my channel gets like 30 views. So that's good for him. Like, the Young Turks, they're apparently getting censored as well and demonetized, but they're bending over for YouTube, so, you know, fuck them. They're actually promoting the new changes to YouTube, so I personally couldn't give a shit about them. I'm saddened to see that this is happening on YouTube, because already, you know, I've had one video so far that's actually been copyright claimed, and it's been copyright claimed by a complete random schmuck. Like, I went out of my way. Okay, so one of my videos, it was the review I did on the Metal Gear Survive trailer. That got copyright claimed by a random radio station in Mexico. I went out of my way to go find out exactly who they were, what content they were referring to, because they'd left a little clip. They said it was from like 1 minute 40 seconds to 2 minute 30 seconds. So I watched that little clip where they said there was copyrighted material, and it had something like called a Grupo de Caso. I don't know what the fuck it was called. And I went out of my way to go find out exactly what the hell Grupo de Caso or something was, only to find it was the actual radio station. They were basically doing a video tour of the work that they did in their station and all that, and just showing some of the staff members. And I was like, that's got nothing to do with my channel. How did you even find me? I'm like a little Irish guy, like. And it just goes to show, like, even, like, a small little channel like mine can get affected by even these slightly bigger channels. I think that one has, like, 5,000 subscribers. A Larta Terry or something like that. And, like, it just goes to show that no matter how small of a channel you have, it can get affected by this kind of broken copywriting system that's just, you can copyright claim pretty much anyone. And maybe they got confused. Maybe they thought that, if they felt like there was copyrighted material of any type, they could copyright claim it. Or maybe they just saw my small channel and said, maybe we can make some small profit off this little guy and put advertising. I, of course, immediately refuted the claims. I said it was complete and utter horseshit. Of course, I said it nicer than that when I made the comment towards them, but I'm still it's going to be at least the 19th of September. They have until I get a message back off them. No, they have until the 19th of September, which is kind of nasty because my birthday's on the 18th, which is coming up. Happy birthday to me. So I'd really like to have it resolved way before that date, or just have it pass altogether and get rid of the claim because it's annoying as fuck. but it does go to show that pretty much anyone can get affected by the system that YouTube Valve that YouTube is currently in place, and this new system just revokes and encourages even more social justice warriors to just fuck over people who make controversial content for the sake of them being offended and all of that. And it's a major fuck up on YouTube's part, on Google's part, and I'm very sad by it. Guys, I'm Generic Rarity. You've been watching my video. Don't censor yourself for anyone, you fucking cunts. Goodbye.